hello world. You already know who it is. It's your girl, Jenn tapped in. Yeah. And I'm here with a special message. Today's message is the message of having gratitude. You know, in a time like this, so many of us take so much for granted. It's ridiculous. You know, we see social media and we feel as though we're missing out on things. You know, we don't have enough. We aren't doing enough. You know, one thing that must be acknowledged is that no matter what, somebody always has it worse than you. Some people did not wake up this morning. Some people did not make it home from work to their family. You know, meanwhile, others are complaining that we don't have this and that. And at the end of the day, be grateful that you're employed. Be grateful that you have a family, access to your children, that everyone is fed, that you can walk and talk and move your hands and feet and body, however it is that you feel. These are things that truly are taken for granted, the smallest things. So this is just a reminder that if you woke up this morning, you're blessed. You need to wake up, take a breath, and thank God. One thing that I learned over this journey that I've been on is the 7 seconds of gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, think of 7 things that you're grateful for. That will ultimately make your day better, no matter what is going wrong. Because after you get to number 7, then you'll be thinking of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all throughout the day. And it'll just brighten your spirit and uplift you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, you know, instead of complaining, just like I said, giving glory to God and feeling grateful for the things that you do have right at your fingertips. You know, people complained about life. They thought life was so hard before the pandemic. I mean, then after the pandemic hit, boom. So many people went from here to there or here to there. You know, so this is a message about not taking anything for granted or anyone for granted. You know, you can wake up tomorrow and that person won't be there. And, you know, meanwhile, you're mad that they didn't even call you back and they were going through something. Also, a reminder to check on your strong friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'd be all right, but it wouldn't hurt to call and see if we're okay too. You know what I'm saying? Just because people walk around with a smile on their face does not mean that they're not going through anything. And that's another thing that needs to be acknowledged out here in this world. No, this message is not about music. It's not about entertainment. This is about transparency and growth, which is what I told you that I was walking in on last year when I dropped the message that I dropped. You know, I haven't been releasing much content pertaining to me, but everybody feel free to check out my new song, 516. And it's basically just a testimony of my trials and tribulations, or one of my trials and tribulations that I have experienced, which was an unjust thing that happened to myself and my child. Either way, I chose to take the higher route and to push through. And instead of being upset at people for showing their true colors, I simply thank God for showing me clarity on who they truly were. It's all about perspective. It's all about your perception of how you see things. You know what I'm saying? Is the glass half empty or is the glass half full? I hope that this message picks up somebody, you know what I'm saying? Leaves you with something, even if it's just a thought. Or, you know, picks you up, like I said, because at the end of the day, these are things that we truly need to hear. We live in a world that is full of materialistic people who are worried about the wrong things, and they can't take any of it with them. So at the end of the day, love on yourself, appreciate the loved ones that you have around you, the people who truly care for you, and push through in the spirit of gratitude. That's all I had to say. Jen tapped in, signing out. Stay tapped in.